So I was thinking a bit about food recently. I think that people in general are sort of eating too much meat. Because if people are regularly, just on a regular basis in their day-to-day lives, eating meat 3 times a day, and that's quite excessive to me, just as their regular thing. But I was also thinking about if they're eating meat most of the time, then what happens to the other food groups? Like, where are they? So I was trying to see that as a statistic, and I came across a few times the percentages for the standard American diet. I don't know what the stats are for the England diet or anything like that. I couldn't find them. But anyway, the standard American diet percentages that I've come across a few times are that the 25 to 30% of what they eat is meat, and 9% to 13% is plant-based stuff, like vegetables, fruit, nuts, seeds, all of that. That's just 9% of their diet. And the other sort of 60% of their diet is processed foods, oils, sugars, things like that, cake, pasta, all of that. All of that stuff falls into the other 60%. Yeah. So that's the standard diet of America. 9% plant-based. Seems a bit low, really. 9% plant-based. Just as an average for their population. Yeah. I mean, I try and eat quite well, actually. Like, every day for lunchtime, I generally have nuts and seeds and things like that. And I try and get in enough vegetables, stuff like that. Sometimes people say to me, "Oh, you eat like a squirrel or like a bird or whatever. That's bird food. You just eat nuts and seeds and stuff like that." Stuff like that. Or they say, "Oh, why do you eat it? Why are you being weird? Why are you having soy milk? Are you being peculiar? Why do you eat so many nuts and seeds?" Blah, 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 blah. And I was thinking today, it's kind of funny because, when people say to me, "You eat like a squirrel," because I'm eating nuts and stuff like that. I mean, I was thinking today, well, what do you eat like? Because I know I'm not a squirrel, But if like 30% of your food is meat, what animal are you eating like? Because the nearest animals to us in the animal kingdom are like monkeys and stuff like that, gorillas and all the primates. And they don't eat 30% meat. Not even close. Not even. What animal do you eat like? Why am I the weird one eating nuts and seeds and vegetables and stuff like that? What animal do you think you are? Because you're like eating a load of cake and meat and stuff. What animal are you? I don't get it. Why am I weird? Oh. I don't know. But I think eating a plant-based diet is kind of like the optimal diet for health and ethically and all of that. And it'd be good if, as a percentage, instead of eating like 9% of it as your diet, you could like turn that on its head and have like 90% plant-based. And that would be significantly better, I think, having a diet that was 90% plant-based. That's just my opinions. Yeah.